respected speakers, enthusiastic participants to the 2 days national level workshop on pharmaceutical research methodology in the modern era, organized by Yash Institute of Pharmacy, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. I am Varsha Jadhav along with my co-host Tushar Shirsagar, and we are delighted to have this honor for being a part of this beautiful inaugural ceremony of this significant event, which brings together a diverse group of esteemed academicians, researchers, and professionals.
This workshop is an initiative to bring together experts and enthusiasts in the field of pharmaceutical research to explore and discuss the latest methodologies and advancements. This workshop is being held on the occasion of the birthday of Executive Chairman of our Trust and ex-MLA Sri Shankar Bhau Gadak Patil sir. We are honored to have a distinguished panel of dignitaries and experts who have kindly agreed to share their knowledge and insights over these 2 days. Allow me to introduce our esteemed speakers, Dr. B. Geeta Ma'am, Professor at SNS College of Pharmacy and Health Science, Coimbatore; Dr. Rajni S. Kamath Ma'am, Associate Professor at the School of Computer Science and Application, Chhatrapati Shahu Institute of Business Education and Research, Kolhapur; Dr. Dr. Deepak Gadde sir, lecturer and at the Department of Pharmacy, Delhi Skill and Entrepreneurship University, Government of NCT, Delhi; Mr. Dattatreya Vani, Manager at Pre-Formulation and Formulation Development at Endopharma R&D.
We also extend a special welcome to our participants from various institutions and organizations who have joined us online throughout the country. Without further ado, let us commence the ceremony. To begin with, I would like to invite Mrs. Dipali Kulkarni Ma'am, Convener of Institution Innovation Council, to deliver the welcome address, objectives, and outcome of the workshop. Please join me in welcoming Kulkarni Ma'am.
Thank you, Varsha. Am I audible?
No, ma'am.
मैडम आवाज येत नाहीये. हॅलो मॅडम. हॅलो. You are not audible, ma'am.
Ma'am, voice is not audible.
Good morning. Joshi sir, am I audible?
Yes, madam.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Varsha. Good morning, galaxy of intellectuals, and a warm welcome to all esteemed speakers, distinguished guests, delegates, and dear participants. It is my immense pleasure and honor to be a part of this short and crispy inaugural ceremony of 2 days national level workshop on pharmaceutical research methodology in the modern era. I am Deepali Kulkarni, convener of Institutions Innovation Council. On behalf of management, institute, and entire organizing committee, extend my heartfelt greetings to each and everyone join here. Pharmaceutical research stands at the forefront of healthcare innovation, playing a crucial role in the discovery, development, and optimization of therapeutic solutions that addresses global health challenges. In the modern era, the methodologies we employ in pharmaceutical research have evolved scientifically, significantly, which are driven by advancement in technology, a deeper understanding of biological processes, and ever increasing complexity of diseases. These 2 days workshop is a testament to our commitment to
सर
fostering a culture
याला फोन
of
कर
research
रोहितला फोन कर
and innovation. Over the next 2 days, we will explore into contemporary research methodologies, exploring cutting edge techniques and tools that are shaping the future of pharmaceutical sciences. Our sessions will cover a diverse range of topics from advancement, drug delivery system, and computing drug design to biostatics and various regulatory affairs. We are also engaged in observing some tools with the same topic. We are privileged to have with us a distinguished panel of experts like Dr. B. Geetha ma'am, Dr. R.S. Kamath ma'am, Dr. Deepak Gadde sir, and one of our prestigious alumni, Shri Dattatray Vani sir, who bring a wealth of knowledge and experience. Their insights will undoubtedly enrich our understandings and inspire us to push the boundaries of what is possible in pharmaceutical research in the current era. I encourage all participants to actively engage with our speaker, ask their queries, doubts, and questions. Share your perspectives. It is through such a collaborative effect and efforts that we are collectively contribute to the advancement of our field. I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to our esteemed speakers for their willingness to share their expertise with our participants. Our beloved principal, Dr. S.S. Angadi sir, for his generous support, and to the organizing committee for their tireless efforts in making this event possible. I hope this workshop will be an enlightening and enriching experience for all of the us. Let us make the moment of this opportunity to learn, connect, and innovate. Together, we can flag the way of groundbreaking research that will benefit society at large. We expect some of the objectives of this event, and these objectives are to enhance knowledge of participant by providing insights into the modern pharmaceutical research methodology, to promote innovation among participants by stimulating innovative thinking in pharmaceutical research, and to emphasize on practical applications which offer hands-on sessions and case studies for real world application. And the expected outcomes of after successful completion of workshop is acquisition of practical skills in advanced techniques and clinical research, increased innovation in research methodologies. So, with all these possible objectives and outcomes, I again thank you, all of you, for being here with us, and I wish you a productive and enlightening workshop. Thank you. Thank you again. Unmute केलंय. Sorry, mute केलंय. थोडं इकडे सर. म्हणजे हा बोर्ड नाही दिसत.
Thank you, Kulkarni ma'am, for the warm welcome and setting the tone of the workshop. Now, I would like to invite Please welcome Dr. S. S. Angadi, sir.
Good morning, all of you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. At the outset, I would like to congratulate my teaching staff for organizing this 2 days workshop in online mode in the interest of all of the students, undergraduate, postgraduate, young faculty members, and all concerned and inclined scientists who are working in the field of pharmacy and who have registered
बोला मैडम
for this 2 days workshop.
हाँ
Being Joshi sir. Okay. Being a national 2 days national level work, I would just like to put before you there are participants from 19 states who have joined this meeting, and I would like to credit this achievement to my faculty members and IIC coordinator Kulkarni madam for reaching out to the different states across the different faculty members and the students and engaging with them for this 2 days national level workshop. It gives us special pleasure in conducting this workshop on occasion of birthday of our management member Shri Shankar Raoji Gadak Patil, who is a sitting MLA of Maharashtra Cabinet, and a number of activities are being conducted today to celebrate his birthday. One of the unique activity that is being conducted today along with this workshop is a blood donation program at several places in Nevasa Taluka. And I'm happy to put before you that well before 11 o'clock, more than 500 samples of blood are already collected. It gives me special pleasure because we all know that usually during summer, the volunteers are less inclined to donate the blood, as a result of which the supply of the blood this is less. So, of course, this is a good social cause undertaken by the management, and wherein volunteers of different villages are being continuously donating blood since morning. Now, as far as our workshop is concerned, pharmaceutical research, this is a never-ending topic, and always, am I audible? Am I audible?
yes sir
Okay. So pharmaceutical research as such is a very lively field in the sense that it is ever changing. The methods of research keeps on changing, and the methods of research this usually keep on changing with the newer developments that happen across the pharmaceutical field, across the health sector, and across the newer element of artificial intelligence. And we as pharmacists should be able to cater to the needs of the health sector. And the health sector itself is dependent on all the developments that are happening across the world. So although pharmaceutical research, the terminology in itself is not new, but the pharmaceutical research itself is subject to changes across number of parameters. And these changes need to be updated by all of the pharmacists, particularly the researchers. And keeping this in mind, our faculty members have organized this workshop so as to update all the young scientists, inclined researchers from the pharmaceutical field to get abreast, to get updated from the speakers who are well recognized at the national and international level. Without taking much of the time of our speaker, I would like to congratulate all the faculty members for organizing this event, the student volunteers, all the participants who have joined, and of course, all of the distinguished speakers who have consented to provide guidance to the young researchers. And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our management for providing all the necessary facilities in conducting this particular workshop. So once again, I thank you, and we look forward to a very fruitful session in this particular morning session, and then one session at the afternoon. And then tomorrow we again have 2 other sessions. So I wish good luck, and we all look forward to very fruitful sessions ahead. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening words and sharing your valuable insights with us. Before we conclude the inaugural ceremony, let us take a moment to acknowledge and appreciate the hard work and dedication of the organizing committee and everyone who contributed to making this workshop possible. Thank you for your unwavering support and efforts. Finally, I would like to request Varsha Jadhav to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Tushar. Respected dignitaries, esteemed speakers, faculty members, participants, colleagues, good morning to all once again. As we draw the inaugural ceremony to a close, it is my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of Yash Institute of Pharmacy. Today marks the beginning of an exciting and enlightening journey over the next 2 days, and I am honored to acknowledge the contribution of all those who have made this possible. First and foremost, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to Dr. V.K. Deshmukh sir for his inspiring presidential keynote address. Your words have set a perfect tone for the workshop, emphasizing the importance of integrating technology in the pharmaceutical research. Thank you for your valuable insights, for your gracing this occasion with your presence. I would like to express our heartfelt thanks to our distinguished speakers, Dr. R.S. Kamath ma'am for her presence in this inaugural ceremony, Dr. B. Geeta ma'am for her upcoming session on natural products in drug discovery, Dr. Deepak Gadade sir for his insight into tech-driven tools for crafting research and review papers, Mr. Dattatreya Vani sir for his expertise in advanced analytical characterization technique. Your willingness to share your knowledge and experience is greatly appreciated, and we look forward to your session with a great anticipation. A special thanks to our participants who have joined us from various institutions and organizations. Your enthusiasm and eagerness to learn are what make events like this meaningful and successful. We hope this workshop will be a valuable addition to your professional journey. I would also like to acknowledge the effort of organization committee of Yash Institute of Pharmacy. Your meticulous planning and hard work behind the scenes have ensured the smooth execution of this event. A big thank you to each member for your dedication and commitment. Furthermore, I extend my gratitude to the technical team for ensuring seamless online experience for all of us. Your support is crucial in making this virtual workshop a success. Finally, I would like to thank our esteemed management and faculty member for their unwavering support and encouragement. Your vision and leadership have been instrumental in organizing this workshop. Once again, thank you all for being a part of this inaugural ceremony. We look forward of 2 days of learning, collaboration, and innovation. Let us now proceed to our first plenary session and make the most of this wonderful opportunity. Thank you one and all, and have a great day ahead.
आवाज येत नाही तुषार.
You are audible, sir.
Yes, yes. Now audible.
Thank you for your heartfelt word of gratitude, which we conclude. Now invite all the participants to proceed to the first technical session by Dr. Rajni S. Kamath ma'am, which will begin shortly. A little housekeeping before we begin. If you have any doubts regarding any point, feel free to send in the Cisco WebEx chat panel. We will bring it in our speaker in the question and answer session in the last segment of this session. To begin our first session, I would like to call Ms. Khushi Rajput to introduce us our guest of honor, Dr. Kamath ma'am. Over to you, Khushi.
All the ladies and gentlemen, esteemed and honored guests. I, Ms. Khushi Rajput from B Farm, 4th SEM, feels immensely privileged and honored to introduce to you all a remarkable individual whose contributions to the field of computer science and education have been nothing sort of exemplary. Today, we are privileged to have with us Dr. Rajni Kamath ma'am, an associate professor in the Department of Computer Science at the Chhatrapati Shahu Institute of Business Education and Research, widely known as CSI-BER, located in Kolhapur. Ma'am's academic journey began with an impressive foundation in science, earning her BSc in Computer Science, Physics and Mathematics. With top honors from Mangalore University, she continued to excel, obtaining her MSc in Computer Science from the same institution. Her pursuit of knowledge and innovation culminated in a PhD from Shivaji University, where she developed an improved algorithm for the visualization of components, a testament to her dedication to advancing technology and education. Throughout her career, Ma'am has been a pillar of academic excellence and a beacon of inspiration for her students. She has over 2 decades of teaching experience, guiding and mentoring students in various computer science disciplines such as artificial intelligence, computer networking, software engineering, and Java programming, to name a few. Her innovative teaching methods and commitment to student success have made her a cherished educator at CSI-BER. Dr. Kamath ma'am's contributions extend beyond the classroom. She has played a pivotal role in enhancing the digital infrastructure of her institute, including the web integration of the digital evaluation system and the usability enhancement of the library system using QR codes. Her leadership in organizing the Digital India Week celebration and coordinating industrial seminars showcases her dedication to bridging the gap between academic theory and practical applications.
In the realm of research, Dr. Kamath Ma'am's work is widely recognized. She has published numerous papers in peer-reviewed journals, contributed chapters to the edited volumes, and the authorized reference book. that have become essential reading in her field. Her research projects, often funded by the prestigious grant, have a focus on areas such as educational data mining, soft computing models, and the data mining technology for the consumer behavior analysis. Dr. Kamath ma'am expertise is sought after not only within her institution but also in various academic boards and communities. She has been an active member of several editor boards, contributing her knowledge to the enhancement of artificial technology, intelligence, and the computational science. Her role as a reviewer for the international journals further underscore her standing in her academic community. Today, we are gathered to learn from the distinguished and experience. We are reminded of the impact of dedicated and the research can have on the world. Dr. Rajni ma'am, unwavering commitment and the excellence, innovation and the education serve as an inspiration to us all. We welcome you ma'am in our midst and hope you will have a memorable time with us. Thank you.
I'm audible, right?
Madam, you are audible.
Okay, yes. I'll share my screen. I guess my screen is visible.
Your screen is visible.
Right. So I'm audible and my screen is visible. Shall we start? Shall we start?
Yes, madam.
Yes, yeah. And thank you very much, Sana, for a very impressive introduction. At the outset, I thank Yash Institute of Pharmacy Authorities, Principal Sir, Organizing Committee, Abhay Joshi Sir for this invitation. I request someone's mic. Someone is muted. Please mute, please. It's a privilege for me to discuss technology-enhanced research tools and techniques with the participants present over. Okay, thank you. So it's a privilege for me to discuss technology-enhanced research with the participants present in this forum. I guess, as Sir has mentioned yesterday, there are students so interested to pursue career, pursue research. Students, research scholars, faculty members are joining this particular session. Mainly we are focused, we as we all aware NEP 2020. So as per NEP 2020, the inculcation of technology, NEP 2020 emphasizes inculcation of technology at all levels of education. Okay. Not only the teaching learning process, there is a mention of research centric institutes, even the universities in NEP 2020. Okay. uh, the main focus here, uh, the use of technology and the or the role of technology and the use of ICT tools in research, how it can enhance the research. So how to promote the research activities making use of technology and ICT tools, right? So we all aware, the most of the student participants present in this forum are Gen Z students, very much familiar with the technology, tech savvy students. So most of the times what we spend in internet, how can we make these resources beneficial for our learning as well as research, all those things we will see in this particular session. So we are going to discuss mainly as per the discussion with the organizing committee. Mainly Abhay Joshi sir was asking me to discuss about ICT tools. So tools and techniques can enhance, how this technology can enhance the research. those tools and techniques are need to be emphasized or discussed in this particular deliberation. I'm not going to focus. Yeah, the major prime theme of the workshop is that uh, mm, research methodology. So various other aspects of research methodology that we are going to learn in other sessions. So my focus on techniques, technology related, ICT related techniques, uh, how we can enhance our research. I'm going to discuss various tools and wherever possible some of the demos which I'm going to give here. Okay, so with this introduction, I'll start my session. Uh, in the case of any doubt, you are free to interrupt in between. You can unmute and ask your doubt, or you can post it in the chat box, or uh, you can ask at the end. Due to the, yeah, it's again the technology, thanks to technology, because of COVID-19 pandemic, so there was a global shutdown of the various organization, including the educational organization. So we entered into the online platform like WebEx, Google Meet, so and so. So through this WebEx we are connecting. Still there may be the issue of technology. In the case if I am not audible, my screen is not visible, please let me know, we can resolve. Okay, yeah, let's start. So before I start, all the resource materials, tools, platforms, images, whatever I'm using here only for the my screen changed, right? Yeah. All these I'm using only for the purpose of academic purpose, under the fair use clause of the Copyright Act. So all the tools whatever I'm using in my deliberation only for the academic purpose. So content of my presentation, so we are going to see mainly is the era of AI, right? So era of AI is just a second. Uh, so we will start with the AI tools for the research, the technology enhanced surveys, then open source data repositories to perform analytics related projects. So then various data analysis tools. So mainly scholarly writing. We have one more session related to crafting research paper. So in line with that, I'm going to discuss some of the tools connected with writing scholarly papers, and how to make use of G Suite for research, and mainly the research metric, and very important, last but not the least, research ethics and identifying fake journals. Okay, so uh, given duration of time, let's see how much we are able to cover. I'm starting with some of the awesome AI tools. Okay, so I guess you all aware of ChatGPT, right? Can someone respond?
Also,
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
May I know for what purpose you are using ChatGPT?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone? You're free to answer. So the most favorite ChatGPT, when I talk about ChatGPT, is the generative language model. Little bit about ChatGPT, let me speak. Yes, of course, it requires registration. So once you register, you're allowed to use it. Anyway, no problem. Uh, I was talking about large language model. Okay, so it was introduced in the last trimester, or I can say December 2022, and it got huge popularity. The chat GPT, which is used for the sake of the large language models here, performing various tasks, mainly language generation. So in the sense, say for example, I need to draft a research proposal. I need the format of the research proposal. So where I can ask large language models, give me the bulleted points, or give me the contents, or the what should be the format of my research proposal. So it works in the form of language generation. Means, see how you and me are interacting. So it is an interaction, the way how human is interacting. Similar way, the bot here, large language model, is interacting with us. That's what in the second point is talking about, question and answering. Say I may have some doubt related to pharmaceutical model. I want the chemical structure of particular compound. So I can raise the query to the model, and model here is performing the answer. Actually, how this model works, it is based on the huge learning. So billions of parameter, the large language model, the fundamental concept of this large language model is neural network, where inputs, we are aware of 3-4 neurons, but here input neurons, where the chat GPT or large language model comprising billions of input neurons. You can imagine the size of the model. And what else it does? It does the text completion. If I ask, so I frame a sentence. So my sentence is half. When I ask the GPT to complete, it does the text completion. And there is a option of language translation also. So I'm inputting something in English, and I'll ask the model to convert it into Marathi or some other language. There is a possibility. And at the same time, we have summarization. So most of our students make use of this particular feature. So the PDF document resources which I'm giving the classroom, the size of the PDF document is very large. So submit this PDF document to GPT and ask the GPT to summarize. So these are the various features of large language models. The one of the example I took chat GPT. There are other examples. Google Gemini is there, then Bard, Bing, Copilot. So various chat large language models are available on the internet. So how to make use of this model for our research? So say a simple example I'll take. So this is one of the example which is related to learning purpose. Say for example, a student is learning some programming language. Okay, so GPT model here helps you to write code also. Here a simple example of how to write a code, or what is the code for designing the particular graph. So I'm asking a GPT here, give me Python code for designing some bar plot, or it may be the pie plot. So the GPT here giving me the code. This code I can directly paste it on my coding environment and execute, and I can modify the things. One example. There is another example. Even the GPTs can, these large language models can be used for creating the presentation. See, the chat GPT here, it's not supporting multimedia directly. Say I want to prepare a presentation on some topic related to pharmacy, let us consider. So I can ask GPT, I want to give me the points, or the some 10 slides or 20 slides related to structure of this particular compound, or something like that we can ask. So GPT will give us the point, and there is and then further, see, you can observe here, So I have asked the GPT, give me outline for the presentation of chat GPT. So it has given me some slides, introduction, how GPT works, etc., etc. And these points I can convert into Microsoft PPT or any other environment. You can check this particular URL. Okay, I will, you can, you can note down the URL where it explains how to make use of ChatGPT for presentations. Okay, so you can check, there are these steps are given in this particular URL where how can you use this for how GPT can be used for creating presentations. So very nicely explained that you can explore. Okay, further I'll go to even see. There is a thing I would like to mention, seeing the student participants present in the forum, that the for the assignment submission, maybe so people are using this for writing the research, but all this treated, so when I use chat gpt for writing my research article, then the content which I am using, no, that is treated as AI generated text, that falls under the plagiarism. Please make a note. I'll repeat again. Okay, see in chat gpt, so we can say, you all aware, if I directly ask give me a research paper on such and such topic, ChatGPT will give you a very nicely crafted, very nicely written, articulated research paper, right? Okay. The problem is that the content, if I submit it as it is, that is treated as AI generated text. Please make a note. There is a site. So anybody aware? So there is a site called No GPT. You may check here. No GPT or Zero GPT is there. Okay, what is this Zero GPT here? It detects generative AI generated models here. Trusted GPT-4, most advanced, the reliable. So content detector. Please observe. So here, if I paste the GPT generated text, okay, I hope you all are understanding. Okay, here if you generate paste the GPT generated text, okay, some text that you have, let us check. It will take time. Okay, you can check later. Okay, what you do, please please note down this URL, zerogpt.com. I will post it in the chat box. Hope you are able to copy the URL, zerogpt.com. Right? Okay, so what you do, chat, yeah, so I'll paste it here. So what you do out of curiosity, so what you do, generate some text on chat gpt. Okay, maybe let's assume, so students who are present here, let's assume assignment is given to you in the class. Okay, so for that assignment, I what I observed in my class, my students make use of my question as a prompt for chat gpt. I guess, whether are you doing so? Okay, so the questions which we ask in the class treated as the prompt for chat gpt, or let us consider the assignment is given to you. Okay, so where you ask that question to chat gpt, gpt has given you the answer what gpt has generated, or the research paper what gpt has generated. Please make a note, it is treated as AI generated text. Okay, and it is, yeah, there are tools available, okay, which detects AI generated text. The say, so you submitted some assignment answer, that I will paste it here. Let's assume I will paste it here. Okay, upon clicking that detect text, it will tell me how many percentage of this particular text is generated by AI. This is one example. There are plenty of such tools are available, free tools, even the proprietary tools. You must have heard of plagiarism, right? So the plagiarism, say, I authenticate, turn it in, most commonly used plagiarism tool, also having the integration with AI and ChatGPT detector. So what happens normally with the research? See, knowingly or unknowingly, I use some GPT model, I use some AI tool for writing my research paper, and the same content if I submit to a journal or some organization, there the plagiarism tool will identify that the content which was generated by me, no, that is uh, uh, um, content which I submitted, that is AI generated text. So that is treated as plagiarism. So we need to be careful when we are using these AI models, or when we are generating text using this AI application. I hope you understood. Is that okay? In a nutshell, what is my advice? When you use Gen AI tools for your assignments or research papers, be careful that the content shouldn't be treated as plagiarized one, AI generated one. So there should be some contribution from your end. This is the most important point when you are using AI tools for your assignments as well as research crafting. Let me go to the next one, that is copy AI. Copy AI here, I will post it. You might check it later. Okay, copy AI, again, it is to generate unique content that can be used for your blogs, social medias. So this is mainly useful for content creators. Okay, so content creators, so maybe you are having your blogs, you are the content writers in the social media and all. Okay, so for creating the content like ChatGPT, this is also useful here. Okay, so now let's see what is it. So it asks you for the registration, all these tools, it asks for the registration. Okay, so upon login, you can see this is the dashboard of the copy AI. So where, so like this is again the AI model, generative model, where you can perform the interaction. Okay, so new chat, discover chat, you can perform the interaction. Some this second feature, let me take this particular feature. Okay, so it is related to say for example, you have discovered some product, okay, pharmaceutical, some product that you have discovered, or you're launching some new product in the market. In that case, to create a content for that particular product, so you can make use here. Okay, so you just give information about your product in short. Okay, some information related to your product. Say for time being, I'll copy this and paste it here, so you can experiment later. Okay, so analyze the brand voice. So whatever the text that you have pasted here, that analysis will be done by using this particular feature. There are other features also available in the dashboard. If you observe, there are other features also available here. Whatever the content which I had provided, yeah, it is, so it is providing whatever the information that I have provided. So it explains more, and the how to use this. So you can use this particular, so add brand voice means mainly this is used for the announcing the launch of the new product, or especially in the case of digital marketing and all. There are other features which are available. You can explore them later. Say for example, see, you can observe. So discover chat is there. So check copy.ai, register and login later. So discover chat, this is for interaction, like how we are interacting with chat GPT. And this is, so this is for creating the something connected with the digital marketing and all. Further, if you explore further, you can create your own workflows. Okay, so sales related workflows, marketing related workflows, and there are many other features available in this particular platform. Actually, in my presentation, I have listed many tools. So I am going to orient you at your pace, uh, whichever, what depending on your requirement, you can explore them. Okay, so copy.ai, one more useful tool for your learning as well as for the research purpose. Going further, very interesting one, I want to take it. There is teachable machine with Google. It's a, you must have heard machine learning, right? So normally we say machine learning means it's a computer science students task, only computer science students can do something like that. No, anybody can perform machine learning with the help of teachable machine. Let me demonstrate. Okay, I'll go to teachable machine. So train a computer to recognize this is, you are creating your own machine learning model. I'll give you example with the help of some chemical compound that we can do. Okay, so you are creating your own machine learning model where there is a possibility of image processing, speech recognition, even the video identification also. How it works, so you can explore it later. Okay, so you can explore it. Close this. Say the teachable machine. See that you can use teachable machine to create machine learning model without writing code. It's not key. I told you in the beginning itself, only the computer science student or AI student can perform teachable machine. No, anybody can perform teachable machine. Purely it is GUI based. You can create your own image processing application, or the audio project, or any video project. Say for example, let us consider this particular example. Okay, image projects, let us consider. Okay, so you can please note down the URL. After the session, at your pace, you can explore this particular URL, and later you can think of how to use this for your project, or how to use this for your research. Okay, there are three options. I said only one I'm going to demonstrate. You can explore them later. Let's consider designing image processing application for your some pharma related research. Okay, so teaching based on the images from files or your webcam. Let us consider, in this case there are two models available: standard image models and embedded image models. So this is the little higher one, I mean more clarity, higher the quality. I'll consider the first one. Okay, here what can you do? See, let us consider I'm going to design a project the project, machine learning project, okay, we are designing the teachable machine able to identify two class of objects. Please understand, we are going to create a teachable machine which is able to identify two class of objects. Okay, it's a classification problem where, so class 1, so let us consider this is identifying compound 1 or the I'm not from the pharmaceutical field, so not able to take proper example of that. So I'll tell it as compound 1, that is C1, and class 2, it is C2. Say I'll take a very general example. Let's consider class 1. Here I am uploading all the set of images related to apple. Let's consider apple. Okay, class 2, the set of images related to oranges, orange. Okay, so you can do two things here. Either you can upload the image or you can use your webcam. So laptop or mobile, you can use your webcam, so that webcam of your laptop will capture the images. Okay, and you can do the training. So here the second one I will take, so upload. Okay, upload the, import the images from the drive or choose the images from your file. So you can upload the image from drive or you can upload the image from your local machine. Okay, some samples. I'll check, do I have any example images here? Okay, some image. Say let's, I have downloaded, but okay. Let's consider some image. Randomly, I have uploaded something. Let's consider Apple. Some 10 images I am uploading here. Okay. So here again I am uploading orange. Some 10 images. So I took example of 10. It may be 100. Okay. So some 100 images here and some 100 images here. Let's consider I will upload one image here only for the, okay, this image. So now the thing is, once I click on this train model, what happens? So teachable machine here learns. So based on the 100 images, time being I have uploaded only one image. So plus, please understand, assume there are 100 images of the apple. Based on those 100 image, so I am training my teachable machine that these are the apples. Similarly, I am training my teachable machine. These are the orange. Okay. And once I click on time, now only one image is present. But assume when you are working on real project, you are having set of images. Let us consider you are working on two chemical compound. Okay. Chemical compound 1 and chemical compound 2. You have the structure of those chemical compound. 100 images that you have uploaded here and 100 images you have uploaded here, and you are calling this as compound 1 and this you are calling it as compound 2. Okay, once you train, okay, the training in process, so teachable machine is training based on the data that I have provided. Okay, so now the training is over, machine learning, the training is over. You have performed the machine learning, that is image processing machine learning model that you have created. That model you can use it for the new object for the prediction purpose. Say you have a new object now. Okay, so you have a new object, upload that new object. So I'll take this particular. Okay, so what the model will do here, based on the object that I have uploaded and based on the already training, it tells, the model here tells me that this object, whether it is apple or orange. Hope you understood. In this case, the examples which I took are not the proper one, so I'm not getting the correct answer. But in your case, what can you do? So see here, it is very easy and interesting one. Non-computer student can also perform machine learning AI application using teachable machine. So this is the tool contributed by Google. What can you do? I'll repeat. Say consider two chemical compound. You have to perform the prediction model. You have to perform the classification model for two uh, uh, um, two chemical compounds. Okay, in that case, what you are doing? So first compound, related to first compound, all the images that you upload. Related to second compound, whatever the image that you are having, you upload. Not only two classes, you can add multiple classes also here. Okay, add class is there, multiple class also you can allow to upload and train the model. Once the model is trained, new object, so upload the new object. Say for example, I'll give some new object. So this new one is uploaded. Now the model is already trained. The trained model will tell me this particular chemical compound, whether it belongs to class 1 or class 2 or class 3. That prediction, that classification can be done by teachable machine. After performing this, you can export the model. So whatever the model that you have constructed, that model, the uh, mm, the code is designed by the with Google, the this particular teachable machine, and this code you can copy paste at other projects or at other places that can be used. Is that okay? Any doubt? You can raise your doubt. Okay, this is very useful. I told you the non-IT student can, yeah, non-IT student can perform machine learning with the help of teachable machine, where, as I told you, there are different features. You can design your image processing application. You can perform audio projects. Okay, speech recognition application, even the video projects also you can perform with the help of teachable machine. Okay, moving further, there is another tool. Yeah, thank you. Okay, ZAD Bio. This is also again the non-IT student. So considering the pharma students who are present here, you can perform your data analytics application with the help of ZAD Bio. So free features more than enough for performing. See, you can upload. Let me. Some key is not helping me here. Okay, I will orally tell you. You can I don't know. Okay, what can you do here? You can observe here. There are the features. Okay, so please explore who are interested to perform analytics. Yeah, yeah, it is free. Most of the features are free. If you want higher features, you need to go for the other subscription. There are free. There are different types of subscription. Each tool having different types of subscription. Uh, Free features are more than enough to perform your work. So ZBio, the free feature is available to perform your analytics work. See, when we say data analytics, say you have a data, okay, pharma related data is with you. You have to analyze that particular data. For that purpose, you do the basic analysis using Excel or the, SPSS. Next level of analysis, let's say advanced level of analysis. For that, you will go for machine learning platforms like Python, R, the SAS, the proprietary Python platforms, Google Colab, etc., where you are required to write the code. But ZBio here, definitely ZBio here, it is the no code machine learning that automates the discovery of biomarkers and interprets their role based on your research needs. Okay, I want you to note down this URL, dears. Please note down the URL, zbio.com. Okay, so do the registration and then do the login. You can see this particular dashboard where it asks you to upload there are the features available here. You may see here. So this is the test project that I have designed in the last week for this particular presentation purpose, where I have to upload the data. Okay, I have a data set. Assume you have a data. Okay, so your research related data, some thousands of observation you are having, some features, 10 row, 100 columns, your data which is available in the Excel one. Okay, so the CSV file, Excel file that you upload here, and then there are the features available which is, okay, there are features available that will help you to perform the analysis of your data. The further features, if you go to next features here, where you can analyze the data. Say I have a data where there are 150 observations, 4 columns. So it does the numerical value, basic statistical analysis like mean, median, the normal distribution, all that. At the same time, the categorical variable, it computes the frequency. What is the how many classes of the compound available? Say you have a data set where there are 4 classes of chemical compound available. Okay, so the class variable, that particular column, the frequency computation, all categorical analysis and the basic simple statistical analysis can be done here. If you go further, then you can perform the the machine learning model construction. It may be the classification model or the compound analysis, unsupervised learning, or it may be the regression model. All that you can do with the help of ZBio. Okay, as I told you in the beginning, I have hundreds of various URLs and tools. It is difficult to cover each and everything, so I just orient you depending on your requirements. Say 200 plus participants present in this particular session, in this particular workshop, right? So everyone's requirement may be the different. Based on your requirement, you please explore them. Okay, so going further, there is another very interesting tool, Notion AI. So let me take you to this. Okay, so Notion AI, this is to perform the time consuming task. You need to, again, the all these are AI tools with summarizing notes. So I told you, so you have been given chapters, textbook chapters from your textbooks, so you don't have enough time to read everything. So summarizing that, performing the research, translating the documents in a few seconds, that you can perform. So most of the features are freely available. Some features here paid one. Okay, this is the dashboard of the page of the Notion AI. Please explore them after this session, where see, there are various you can explore these menus, right? See here, this one is related to class notes preparation. preparing. This is both for the teachers as well as the students. So I'll take you to this one. See, this is for teachers, lesson plan. So for particular course, I have to conduct 60 lectures, right? So 60 sessions for my particular course. Then what will be the lesson plan? So that lesson plan and the corresponding, that keeping track of that, all that can be done with the help of this lesson plan. And further, so this is from teaching point of view I am telling. Okay, so like Google Classroom, the classroom home is a sort of LMS, learning management system, where the classroom announcements, course information, the resources related to the particular course, all that can be posted here. And I can share this particular with my students. Okay, once I create my classroom, I'll share it with my student, and a student will join this particular class, and it is sort of learning LMS, learning management system. The other feature it provides, creating your online resume. Okay, please explore. Students who are preparing for your placements, please explore. So give your information. So very nicely crafted resume you will get. Further, I'm talking about this. You're planning for research paper, right? So you're planning for writing, crafting the research paper. So the paper format. Say, so you are planning to perform this research in the group. Okay, so the format of the paper, content can be written, and this particular planning also. So finalizing the topic, when, then draft and submit the research proposal, beginning the collecting the data related to this research. So writing draft of your paper, revising the draft, all that workflow, all that deadlines, that means it is like your the what you're going to do. For that you are preparing the plan and performing that work accordingly to this particular plan. So it is a, it's a sort of, see, AI is not a replacement, it can be used as a assistant. So Notion AI you can use it for performing various tasks like LMS, lesson plans, preparing your resumes, research paper formats, etc. Okay. So in short, we saw the different AI tools. So we started with the ChatGPT, Copy AI, Notion AI, then the JAD Bio, then Teachable Machine. So there are n number of AI tools available on internet. So selected 2-4 tools that I tried to discuss in this particular session. One more tools you can check, Lumen 5. So if you have a notebook with you, please note it down and Google it later. The Lumen 5 here, this is for preparing online videos. Okay, so please check it later. Due to time constraint, I'm not giving the demo because I have a lot to cover. Okay, so Lumen 5. So what you need to do? See, AI is here generating video for you. Okay, you have to submit the content. I mean the transcript, the sequence, images, means what and all things you want it in your video मध्ये तुम्हाला काय काय पाहिजे, all those things you upload it, and the very nicely designed video will be generated by Lumen 5 for you. Okay, that can be used as a part of your blog, your portfolio, or maybe you have performed the research, the entire research work that you are presenting it in 2 to 4 minutes. Okay, the work that you have carried out for 6 months, entire semester research, that you can put it in the form of the video for 3 to 4 minutes. So for preparing that video, upload all the contents and Lumen will give you the video. Okay, then moving further, this is just an entertainment purpose. I added this particular thing. A person who doesn't know playing piano, or the say the play the playing this particular instrument, can also play the instrument. You can check it after the lecture, not during the lecture. Check it later. I'll post it in the chat. Okay, please copy that particular URL. Okay, this is the Google experiment, AI experiment. Just keep press. You will enjoy. You are playing piano with the key press. AI is taking care of that. Okay, moving further, some other tools you please take screenshot of this. Okay, so I'm not going to demonstrate this, just for your information purpose. Please take screenshot of this. Okay, so these are the some of the tools which are related to research purpose. So know your subject and this is, say for example, the screenshot of Tutor AI. This is the customized learning platform. Okay, so customized learning, so you must be aware of online courses, MOOCs, etc. Okay, based on your past learning, so it suggests you, that recommends you what you need to learn, something like that. Please explore it later. Tutor AI. Similarly, there are other tools for storyboarding and prototyping tools, creating the blueprints, lesson plans. Say for the website, the site maps required. Say let's consider website of Institute of Pharmacy. Okay, there are n number of pages available on your site, right? So what is the site map? How should I navigate? So that site map, visual site map, can be created using this particular tool. And there are other tools available for storyboarding, prototyping tools. Mainly this is connected with the teaching purpose. So some of you may further enter into the academics, so these tools can be useful. So this is the screenshot. Okay, so screenshot of the visual site map. The site, I have inputted our website. So what is the navigation? How the navigation will be? That navigation is shown here with the help of visual site maps. Then there are some authoring tools, creating new content. Okay, these are the various tools which can be used for authoring, creating the new content. So please take screenshot of this. You can explore them later. Okay, so one of them, Mindsmith, is added here, where you can say it is like your GPT again. Okay, so you give the topic and you ask Mindsmith what do you want. Mindsmith will generate the content for you. Again, it is AI generated. Okay, further, for content writing, okay, writing related, copy AI that we saw already. So Jasper is there, Quillbot is there. Again, these all these tools available in both in free as well as the additional features requires the paid subscription. The free features more than sufficient, but the high next level features, if you want, then you have to go for paid subscription. Okay, so I'm coming to the next part of the presentation, open source data repositories. So the concept here related to the data analytics project. Okay, when we normally data science project or any analytics project, if I consider, the problem starts with identifying the problem. Then for the problem which I have identified, all that objectives, methodology, everything will come. I need data. For the defined problem, I'll collect the data. Again, it may be the experimental data, survey data, secondary data, something like that. Then data that I have collected, for that data, I'll perform the analysis, exploratory data analysis, machine learning, visualization, so and so. All these are the components of data science project. Okay, now what I'm speaking, I'm not talking about the primary data. There are authentic secondary data repositories available. Okay, are you getting? So open source data repositories available on internet. So for your project, or say you select a data, and then for that data, the data which you have selected, you can formulate the problem. In that way also you can proceed here. Okay, say these are the various. I will post it in the chat box. So please copy them. Okay, see, yeah, I'll answer this plagiarism question. I'll answer. Let me consider this particular, or I'll take you to this particular. Maybe if you are aware, you know, then good. UCI machine learning repository. Okay, here I say thousands of data sets available, where you can observe view data set tab. Here if you go subject type, I'll give, let me give health and medicine. So you can observe here the data set which are available related to health and medicine. Almost, yeah, thousands of data set related to health and medicine are available here. Okay, we'll explore any one. Drug reviews. Let's consider this particular data set. It's an authentic data, dears. Okay, please note it down. It's the authentic data. See what it is. This particular data donated in the year 2018. Okay, so type of the data are multivariate text data. The subject, this is related to medicines. What task, analysis task you can perform with this particular data? You can perform classification, regression, clustering. And how many instances I have here? 2 lakh observations available in this particular data, having 6 features. Okay, 6 columns. So the information here, you can read the information. The dataset provides patients reviews on the specific drugs along with the related conditions. Okay, so you can go through the sentiment analysis can be performed. Particular drug patients review, the review what patients are giving, no, that particular data, this data is of that. So you can see what are the features available here. This is contributed by this researcher. Okay, these researchers, they have contributed this data set. So upon clicking that, you will come to know about this particular data set. This is the paper, aspect based sentiment analysis of drug reviews applying cross domain and cross data learning. Okay, this is the data, how the data is generated, that paper. What are the features available? Drug name, condition, review, rating, date, and useful count. So you can further, you can download the data here. You need to log in. Yeah, there is a feature download. So this will download the data. So since there are 2 lakhs instance, it will take some time for downloading. So upon extract it here, so you can see the data set. So data is huge, so it is taking some time. I hope you are understanding. Okay, so this is the The platform which I discussed now is UCI machine learning platform. All these, there are many other platforms. So say if you go here, I'll take you here. Are you aware of Kaggle, dears? Anybody? Data science competitions are hosted here. Here you can get the Kaggle. Okay. Here you can get data sets. Say the data set related to, you need to search for drug related, or drug classification, drug performance evaluation, drug review data set, drug use by age, drug consumption. So all these are authentic data sets. So let's consider this particular data set, coronavirus drug discovery data set. So you can see here about the data set, the explanation is given. Only you have to register and sign in for downloading this data. Okay. So you can download the about data. It is said during the pandemic, the contributor has given the information about the data. Okay, and see now you said you may have a question. So what if I perform my research and publish? Is it considered as ethical for taking this data and performing the research? Absolutely right. You can see here this particular data set hosted on this particular domain with the license. If you observe, it is a public domain license. Data which is this particular drug data, coronavirus drug discovery data, which is posted on the Kaggle environment. What is the license? Please check the license. License is public domain, means which is freely available for the academics research for their research purpose. So this data you can use. The size of the data set size is 76 KB. Some information about this available, so please explore them later. As I told you, due to the time constraint, I'm not showing not exploring everything. I'm orienting you. You can explore them later. Okay, further there is another very interesting data set platform available, Noema data set. Here again it requires registration and login. Once you register, see, you can go to catalog. Go to data hub search. Around the, please explore the site. Okay. Explore the site. The all around the globe, various domains. Okay. Huge data which is available here. All this authentic data repository. Okay, you may please also check this particular site, and even you can check WHO, where the situation reports of coronavirus can be accessed. So all these are the open data, open source data repositories where you can get authentic data sets for your research, which are treated as secondary data. Okay, please browse these sites. Okay, already you must have planned some problem, research problem. For that problem you may get the relevant data, or if you find some data interesting, according to the data you frame the research problem. Both the way it is allowed. Okay, so screenshots, I have taken screenshots of that. This is the Noema platform. Country wise data source, the one who has submitted. Industry wise, it may be the health industry, education organization, finance. So various industry wise data also available. You can explore at your convenience. You see a repository, just we saw thousands of data sets available. Upon clicking here, you can see the types. So that may be related to chemicals, that may be related to health science, physical science, computer science, etc. Okay, note down the URL. Kaggle that we saw just now. Kaggle is the data science competition platform. Global level, this platform is working, doing great, where the people are posting their hackathons, data related hackathons, and the people are participating and gaining the prizes. And for all those hackathons, data sets are contributed. Say here you can see data set, heart disease data set, malaria, graduate admission, various. So you please observe, explore this particular URL where you can get the plenty of data sets. Okay, yeah. Moving further, the technology enhanced surveys. This I'm talking about the primary data. So what I spoke just now, that is related to secondary data, right? Now I'm talking about technology enhanced survey. Okay, where collecting, you want to perform a survey. Gone those days earlier, how the thing earlier, I'm preparing the questionnaire, preparing the soft copy, taking the printout, distributing that to the respondents, collecting the response from the respondents, punching that data, making use of some tools for the analysis. Over that tedious task is over. Now the life has become so easy. The survey, once you plan the survey, the technology will help you at a greater extent. You can note down these things. I guess you are aware of Google Forms, right? You must have given Google quizzes using Google Quiz. A Google Forms you are aware of, so I'll not discuss Google Form. Other, you can explore your own. Only I will demonstrate what is Survey Monkey. Okay, Survey Monkey here, this is for designing surveys. Say, for example, you want to collect a review of newly launched, newly launched, let's consider the drug in the market. Okay, some research that you have to perform is login. I'll try. Okay, see, a very useful one. Okay, you can perform the survey from the scratch. Okay, using some template, and you can perform with the AI also. Very interesting thing. Long back, no, I checked this Survey Monkey. That time, this particular feature was not available. Okay, now the life has become so easy. If I go with build with AI, I just have to give prompt. Say I want to perform the customer satisfaction. Here I have to tell about I want to design a survey for a newly launched drug in the market. Help me in designing questions. It will take few minutes. See, I just gave a prompt. It will generate Just we'll wait for 1 minute. Otherwise, I'll take you to the. See, you can observe here. The questions are the prompt which I provided, for that the questions are generated. So you can see now you can blindly don't copy and paste these things. Okay, these are, as I told you, it's AI. You can use it as an assistant or the guide for you. Go through and modify as per your research objectives. Okay, or while giving the prompt, see it is so what was the question related to review of the drugs, right? So have you heard about new drug, have you used this new drug? So all the questions, so there are multiple choice questions also available. How satisfied are you with the effectiveness of this, what are the factors influenced, etc, etc, right? If these are relevant, take it for your survey. If, or otherwise modify the question. So here prompt, no, so you should be good. There is a concept of prompt engineering. What is prompt engineering? When you are using AI tools, generative model tools, you should be skilled enough to give prompt properly. If my prompt is not correct, then I may not get the desired result here. So I have to give adequate information to AI for generating what I expect, and that is what the prompt should be, complete and accurate, and accordingly I will get result from the AI tools. See, I told you here you can go with the scratch, the simple one. Start from the scratch you can do, or you can take help here for designing the questionnaire regular Google form questionnaire, how we design, no? Similarly, designing the questionnaire, you can add the collaborators, preview the survey, and that particular survey share it with others, all that. Or else, so the to make it more efficient, you can take help of AI here, right? So this is what, there are other tools as I mentioned, please check them at your convenience. Go survey, type form, client heartbeat, all Zoho survey, you must have heard of it. So this you know already, I explored this. You can check other technology enhanced survey tools. The screenshot of the survey monkey. Okay, these are the some other repositories where you can use these repositories. I will post it in the chat box, or you can take screenshot. You can copy these things, URLs, or you can take screenshot. So these are the various research related, literature related repositories maybe you are aware of. Say for example, I'll take you to ResearchGate. Let's consider here. See, research, say I here this is like the social media environment mainly for the research collaboration. Okay, this is my research profile. So I'm talking how you are having Insta profile. No, similarly, this is the research profile where related to me, the research articles, which are my research articles are posted here. So there may be the articles, books, chapters, conference papers, etc. So the metrics here, research related metrics, research interest score, citations, H indexes, like you can search your other you can search researcher here, or you can search other research articles. Say for example, pharma research, let's consider. research in some pharma field. So you will get plenty of articles here which are already published. So these articles which you can use it for your literature review. Okay, are you getting? So these are the see any particular article is the 2013. So driving positive change in the communication of pharma sponsored research. So some full text may be available, or if the author has not posted, then it is not available. So this particular paper you can download and that can be used for your literature review. So as per your requirement, you can browse the the say in research methodology, the major part is literature review. Once you select the domain related to that domain, you are required to collect the published research, and you are required to perform the review of that published research. So where can you get published research? There are various repositories, already I said. So you can explore these repositories to access the published research, and from those published research, the which is relevant to your problem domain, download those papers, and then you perform the literature. You can perform literature review, and based on that you can identify a research gap. So these are the various domains. I will quickly take you. So this is the research gate. Okay, you can browse for researcher as well as published research, and even the preprints also available. For the enlist, this is the National Library and Information Services. Okay, here also you can search researchers as well as the research articles. I'll not go to that URL. Okay, note it down and you please explore after your session. Next, JGate is another repository. So this the slide I took long back, but definitely the number has increased here. See, 56, 10,000 plus articles gets added to JGate every day. See, there is a Ibisco is there, another platform where you can search for research articles. IEEE CSDL is there. The IEEE publications can be accessed here. Further, Telnet is the another. So accessing major digital library resources in the South Asia. Okay, one more site CRX is there. Again, you can search for the documents, journals, papers, etc. Okay. So coming to the almost the last of my presentation, these are the various platforms which you can use for data analysis tools. Need not, I told you, only the you should know the programming skill, or IT people only perform the data analysis. No, if you are literate with the computer, having some basic understanding, any of these tools that you can use for performing the data analysis. The problem you have identified, for the identified problem you have collected the data, and then you go for data analysis using the online tools or available these tools. Further, let me take you so little bit about drafting. Okay, so it may be your project drafting, it may be your research paper drafting. Okay, mainly 2 points come into picture: arts and science of scholarly writing. What science is talking? The science. So scholarly writing, I mean here it is your project drafting or the research paper drafting. Science behind drafting. So mainly I want to cite here the author Dasik here. This particular article published, the name of the article is Art and Science of the Scholarly Writing. What he tells, the science means selecting the topic, compliance with the scholarly manual that is related to where you are sending which journal. Accordingly, the formatting must be there. Clear understanding of the mechanism of writing, so grammar, the paper structure, all that, and the basic adherence to the steps of the scientific method, the research method or methodology, what method you are following, all that comes under science of the scholarly writing. But what do you mean by art of the scholarly writing? Clarity of your draft, brevity, what you are putting. So you are claiming something that must be correct, authentic. What is the significance of your draft? Eloquence of the draft, organizing the content, all that are considered as art of scholarly writing. If time permits, please explore this particular paper where he is explaining the how should you write. So it may be the research paper or the project draft, the paragraphs, make the paragraphs, use active voice, put the sent. So you have a separate session tomorrow related to crafting the paper, so I'll not discuss more about that. So quickly I'll tell, see, use the definitive, specific, concrete languages, omit needless words, avoid the succession of the long sentences, express coordinate ideas in a similar forms, telling for example in this list, etc. And of course the plagiarism is absolutely not allowed, so 10% or 20% only allowed. So all these things falls under art and science of the writing. Moving further, there are some of the tools that I wanted to mention here related to technology assisted scholarly writing. I will post it in the chat box. Please take screenshot or copy these URLs. I'll tell you what are these. So we have less time, but okay. So see, creating citations. So when you're writing the draft, you have to write bibliography, citations. So these are the various tools which are connected with the drafting. Okay, it may be your research drafting, research project, or the semester project, master thesis, or research paper. Let me quickly take you, see, by me, which is the online writing center. Okay, so it helps you checking the plagiarism, creating the citations for you, etc. Next, see, cite this for me, creating citation. See, IEEE asks citations in the IEEE format, APA format, Harvard style, MLA style. So each journal requires, the journal is having for as per the journal requirement, we have to provide the citations. So instead of doing manually in the Word, you can make use of this for creating citations. Okay, cite this for me. So provide the information and in which format you want, you please mention. Accordingly, citations can be created. Further, this is Urkund. You must have heard of this. This is the plagiarism identifying tool. Orkund, Authenticate, Turnitin, all these are plagiarism identifying tools. Okay, you can use these tools to identify the similarity index or plagiarism of your research drafting. Moving further, yeah, I have written the content, I have prepared my paper. The obviously the question comes, where to send, which journal I have to send my paper. So there are the tools available. Say for example, journal guide. It helps you where to send your academic work, whatever the research work that you have carried out. Upload the abstract. It guides you. One more tool that is available. Yeah, journal finder tool from the Elsevier. Here I have to give paper title and the abstract. Okay, and the journal finder, based on the paper title and the abstract that I have submitted, it will give me the relevant journal. I think time up, right? I'll skip the last one point which I want to mention, the predatory journal, and then we'll stop. Okay, so most important, once your draft is ready, the question comes, submitting paper to the journal. See, you have spent your energy, you have spent your time and the very innovative ideas, all that you have proposed in your draft. So your draft shouldn't become, you shouldn't become a victim victim here by sending that paper to some fake or predatory journals. So be careful, because what has happened, because of the cash and other things, the journal has become a business, and there are huge scam and fraudulence are also taking place. Say, I'll give you one or two examples. Based on that, you will understand. See, there is a concept called cloned journal in the UGC site, UGC care site. If you observe, so these are the cloned journal of Group 1. It's open. You can check this particular URL there. See, this is the actual journal. So you can observe this particular journal. What's the name of the journal? Adigram. The language is Hindi. Published by publisher is State Institute Education, and this is the print journal. Okay, what the fraudulence did? So what the fake is, the predatory here is that the for this journal, the online journal is created. This is the URL, and the journal name here looks similar, Adigram International Journal of Hindi, etc, etc. And if you check this URL, okay, you can see ISSN, publisher name, etc, etc. Okay, so in that case, this particular URL, this is the fake journal which is not UGC listed. Actually, this is the UGC listed journal which is in the print media. Okay, the corresponding cloned one, this is the cloned one. What happens? During browsing, I may reach to this particular page, and I feel this is the legitimate, and I will submit my paper, and I think my paper published in the UGC care, but this is not UGC care. All these journals, cloned journals, are listed in UGC care site. Group 1 journals are listed. Even the Group 2 Scopus Web of Science journal, there are Scopus Web of Science journals. Say, for example, let's consider this particular journal. This is the legitimate one, Group 2 legitimate journal. You can check. Okay, the corresponding journal, see, observe the URL. This is the legitimate, original, actual URL. Where the fraudulent or the predatory journal, what the scammers did, they have created the fraud site here. Okay, the journal name is similar. And from this site, they may send some mails to the email IDs collected from some database, and the people may become victim by submitting paper to this journal. Okay, so people think that I am submitting paper to UGC Care Scopus journal. I submitted paper to this, but which is not UGC listed, which is the original. This is the legitimate one. This is the fake one. So you should be careful while before submitting the journal. You need to check it twice. So that's why I want to tell. I'm not audible.
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Audible. Audible.
Yes, ma'am,
Okay,
you're
fine.
audible.
Okay, fine. So next, I'll give you one more example. Recently, I received a mail mentioning, see, just a cases, two cases I want to tell. I received the mail here telling, dear author, submit your research to Bulletin Monument Journal, and this is Web of Science. Okay. There is a requirement in the institute that we have to submit paper, publish paper in Scopus and Web of Science. Out of curiosity, I went to this particular URL, Bulletin Monument. Let's search, okay? Let's detect whether it is legitimate or fake. I went to this website. You can check also, bulletinmonumental.com. It looks fine. URL, it looks fine. You can see the very nicely designed site. ISS and everything looks fine. It tells it is Group 2, etc. And there is the author guideline. Upon clicking author guideline, information there, how the paper should be drafted, and publication charges some 2000 something. I thought Web of Science 2000, good, right? So, but there, I was suspecting, so whether it is correct, original or not. So in that case, what happened? I need to check. So I went to the mjclarivate.com, is the Web of Science database. Okay, so I went to MJ Clarivate authentic site. where I searched for Bulletin Monument Journal, ISSN what this has mentioned, and this is true. And from here there is a visit site was there. I went to this site and this is the original site. Please understand, viewers, the Bulletin Monument actual site is this. The mail which I received here, this particular site, this is the fake site. Okay, if I publish my paper here, then I become a victim of spending money, and also my work, what I did, legitimate work, it becomes waste if I submit paper here to this. So actually the Bulletin Monument, which is Web of Science indexed one, the actual site is this. I hope you understood what I am telling. Similarly, second example, I received another mail telling the UGC Care Publishing, the site is GISTX, etc. Okay, so I went to this URL. It looks fine. High Technology Letters Journal. This is the URL. So there is a Scopus mention is also there. It's the URL. You can browse. Okay, archives there. Some paper I opened. So this is the paper published. And again I checked in the Scopus. It is there. High Technology Letters till today it is available. Everything fine. But still I am not convinced that this is the legitimate. Malab, I was not convinced. So then I went to SciMago. Okay, I searched for high technology letters, the URL, the ISSN, everything fine. Okay, I went to home page site. This is the actual site. So the site which I received URL, no, this is the fake. For high technology letters, Scopus Index Journal, this is the fake one, predatory one. This is the original one, legitimate one. Like, so there are lot of examples. You need to be careful before sending the paper, before selecting the journal. Check it twice. Think, check, and submit. That is the that is the slogan here. So check it properly and then you submit. Another example you can check here. This is the UGC listed, and but this URL is not the, it is telling journal name, ISSN, archives, etc. But when I checked in the UGC care list, it is said print only journal. This journal is hard copy one, not the EISSN is not available for this. So if I submit to here, this is not under UGC listed. Okay. Yes, I think we are short of time. I'll stop here. If you have any questions, another few minutes I can take. Yes, please. It's not a small topic, huge thing to discuss related to research, but we tried. If you have any queries here, please welcome. Any doubt?
Good afternoon, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Ma'am, few questions are there which are posted in question answer.
Okay, I will check.
Which is just next apart from chat.
Yeah.
First of this is all these models which you have discussed in presentation are free or paid.
Yeah, I said, see, most of these tools which I discussed, the basic features freely available, and only the there is a the paid subscription there, but basic research, the free features are more than enough.
Okay, ma'am. Next question.
I'm not able to read questions. Can you please read for me?
No issues, ma'am. So second question
Could you,
is Rukaiya Sheikh, ma'am, and she was expected from you that, ma'am, in case of research paper, particularly the research journal, which is high impact factor journal, chat PPT language is not acceptable. So what can we use the same tools which we have discussed?
Yeah, but the care should be taken. You cannot send it as it is. The reason because that will be detected as AI generated text. So you use it, but you please modify it, go through. So what people do, simply copy paste and submit. That is absolutely wrong. Okay, you can take help of AI. Okay, and you please change it to safeguard yourself.
Okay. And next one question is, ma'am, that is asked by Renuka Dhakne. Is there any word limit for plagiarism check? This question is for
Yeah,
the
yeah, it identifies if it is more than 6 or 8 words, something like that. 6 or 8 continuous words. If it is copied, then it's treated as plagiarism. Some plagiarism norms tells like that word limit.
Okay, ma'am. Another question from Lavina Makhija. Ma'am, how much percentage of plagiarism is accepted?
10% normally, and it depends on the journals. They may tell 20%, or in some cases earlier it was 30%, but currently it is 10%, excluding the references part. References part, no, that you have to exclude, remove it, and check the plagiarism. And again, the tools that you are using for plagiarism, see, the free tools and the proprietary tools, definitely the similarity index will be different. Okay, free tools. In free tools, what happens? See, I used some free tool for plagiarism checking. So I get plagiarism only 5% because the database is not that much robust. Whereas I use the proprietary tool where I may get plagiarism 20%. So 5% and 20%. It depends on which tool you use or the journal is using. But normally 10% plagiarism. I hope you understood.
Yes, ma'am. And
Yes.
I hope that participants may also understand.
Right.
That answer was mentioned in chat box by the participant who asked the query. And
Okay.
one more question is there, ma'am. What is difference between UGC care listed and UGC accredited or UGC sanction approved journals?
Both are same, dear. As per my knowledge, both are same. UGC approved, UGC care. As per my knowledge, but I will research more, and if there is a difference, definitely I will share it with the organizers.
Because
As per
many times it looks like the person gets treated as far as clone journal treatment. Same happened with UGC approved journals also.
Yeah, right. That's what the third last example I took, right? That one, the that is the fake one. So you have to be careful, very careful, and while their age group like UGC. Okay, while submitting the journal, check it with the database UGC Care, Scopus, Web of Science. Double verify it that the URL where you are submitting paper and the database both are correct or not. Most of the time, what is happening? The journal is not in the printed one. Journal is not the online. Okay, journal print one is UGC indexed. Okay, and the fraudulence, what they do, the journal which print is available, online not available, that online site they will create, and they will make the people to submit the journal.
Okay, ma'am, shall we move for another question?
Okay. Yeah.
One question. Madam, in UGC journals, there are group like UGC Care Group 1. Can you please make us understand?
Okay, in the case of UGC journal, UGC care, there are mainly two groups, group 1 and group 2. There is no hierarchy. Please understand, group 1 is higher, group 2 is lower. तसं नाहीये, not like that. Okay, group 1 is group 2, let me talk group 2. Scope globally accepted indexing like Scopus, Web of Science, all those journal falls under group 2. Okay, Scopus database is from the Elsevier, you must have heard of. Web of Science from MJ Clarivate, you must have heard of. Okay, these databases, which is globally acceptable or globally recognized databases. Okay, these databases which is in the group 2. Okay, apart from these journals, Indian journals which is indexed in UGC list. So the committee of the UGC care has identified the quality journals which falls under group 1. Am I answered?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. Something
From Dr. How technical terminologies also comes in plagiarism, like validation parameters, linearity, accuracy, persistence. So how to overcome this issue?
Yeah, you cannot replace the, say for example, the technical terminology. Only the thing, number of words, the consecutive shouldn't be consecutive. Continuous 6-8 words considered as plagiarism, and because of that reason 10% or 20% similarity is allowed in the publications.
Okay, ma'am. So
Okay.
these are the questions posted in chat box up till now, and one request from participants, which was frequently posted, that participants are expected your PPT for their further reference. Though you have
Okay, I will share, and I have shared my email. You can message me if any help is required. Okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Now I request Khushi to proceed further for concluding this session.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for an insightful session. We will surely inculcate the tools in every way possible. Now, I would like to call Amrita Patwardhan from B Farm 4th SEM to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. It is my honor and privilege to extend a vote of thanks on behalf of YES Institute of Pharmacy to all those who have contributed to making this workshop on the topic Technology-Mediated Research, Tools and Techniques a resounding success. First and foremost, I would like to express my deep gratitude to our distinguished speaker, Kamath ma'am. Your insightful presentation on AI tools and research, open source data repositories, data analysis tools, technology-assisted scholarly writing, and research ethics have provided us with invaluable knowledge and perspectives. Your expertise and dedication to advancing the field of research are truly inspiring. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our organizing committee, whose tireless efforts and meticulous planning have ensured the seamless execution of this workshop. Your behind the scenes work, from coordinating schedules to managing logistics, has been exemplary. I would also like to thank our participants. Your active engagement, thought-provoking questions, and enthusiasm have enriched our discussions and made this workshop a dynamic and interactive experience. It is your passion for research and commitment to learning that drives the success of events like this. A special mention goes to our technical support team. Your assistance in ensuring smooth virtual interactions, managing the technology seamlessly, and troubleshooting issues promptly have been crucial. Lastly, I thank our respected principal, Dr. S.S. Angadi sir, and faculty member whose support has been vital in making this workshop possible. Your contributions are deeply appreciated and instrumental in our ongoing efforts to foster a vibrant research community. As we conclude this session, I hope you are all living these new tools, techniques, and inspiration to enhance your research endeavors. Let us continue to embrace technology to push the boundaries of knowledge and make meaningful contributions to our respective fields. Thank you all once again for participation and support. Have a great day ahead.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. I enjoyed discussing these concepts with you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Please
Thank you.
accept this certificate of behalf of Yash Institute of Pharmacy.
Sure,
This was
sure.
indeed a wonderful session, and we all being an AI enthusiast, the tools that you have provided, it will surely help us, and we will try to invoke in every way possible. Thank you so much once
Sure.
again, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. And I wish you all the best. Okay, best wishes from my side. Thanks again. I thank authorities and the organizing committees once again and participants. Okay, yeah. With this, I'll sign off. Thank you.